is real political that has led to two heinous attempts on President Trump's life that, by the grace of God,
they had the opportunity to bust down that.
Are saying to this very day the same rhetoric that led to those two attempts. The second attempt.
Joy Behar has found herself at the center of a firestorm that could mark the end of her time on The View. Following a heated exchange with Karoline Leavitt, Donald Trump's 27-year-old press secretary,
he was able to escape, and he is here with us today. So yes, President Trump knows a little bit about political because he's experienced democracy. And if you're a deranged lunatic and you're mentally ill, you will believe that lie, and yes, you will.
Behar made remarks that have led to widespread backlash. And now, a lawsuit. ABC executives are reportedly in panic mode, scrambling to control the damage as Behar's comments have reignited concerns about
the tragic realities of war that Liz Cheney on President Trump's life echoed the sentiment that President Trump is
the show's credibility and treatment of conservative women. With defamation cases piling up against The View's hosts, this latest scandal might be the breaking point. It all started when Behar took aim at Leavitt, dismissing her professional qualifications and implying that she was only hired because of her appearance.
And her father, Dick Cheney, have got this country into is not political. It's talking about the reality of the foreign continent since 2016 because people don't trust the media.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10, Behar quipped, her tone dripping with condescension. The remark instantly sparked outrage across the political spectrum, with critics pointing out the glaring hypocrisy of a show that claims to support women while belittling a young, accomplished political strategist. Social media exploded with criticism, with many accusing Behar of engaging in the very sexism The View claims to stand against. One Twitter user summed up the backlash perfectly. Joy Behar accuses Karoline Leavitt of being hired for her looks. Isn't this the very sexism The View supposedly opposes? Even viewers who don't typically align with Leavitt politically were quick to condemn Behar's remark, recognizing the double standard at play. Leavitt, however, didn't let the insult go unanswered. Instead of ignoring Behar's dismissive comment, she responded forcefully, dismantling the accusation with confidence, poise, and facts. She highlighted her qualifications, experience, and hard work, making it clear that she had earned her role based on merit, not her appearance. The contrast between Behar's shallow attack and Leavitt's measured response was striking. Even Whoopi Goldberg, usually quick to defend her co-hosts, appeared momentarily taken aback by Leavitt's composure. But Leavitt didn't stop there. She went on to call out The View for its history of selectively supporting women. The View loves to claim they uplift women, she said, but the second a woman doesn't align with their leftist ideology, they demean her in the exact way they claim to oppose. Her statement resonated with many who have watched the show routinely attack conservative women like Kayleigh McEnany and Sarah Huckabee Sanders. By highlighting this double standard, Leavitt exposed The View's so-called feminism as nothing more than a tool to push a political agenda. As the conversation escalated, Whoopi Goldberg jumped in with a passionate tirade about wokeness. She accused Leavitt of failing to understand the historical importance of social progress, but in doing so, she only reinforced what critics of wokeness have long argued, that it often comes across as elitist and dismissive of differing opinions. Instead of engaging in a meaningful discussion, Goldberg's argument quickly became emotional and combative.
She said there will be no wokeness here. Oh, yeah. Let me explain something to you, because without that...
The View hosts have got themselves into hot water again after they did the very thing they purport to be against.
Further highlighting The View's resistance to real debate. The fallout was swift. Within hours, clips of Behar's remarks and Leavitt's response went viral, triggering a massive backlash. Viewers from both the left and the right called out The View's hypocrisy, and even some mainstream media outlets began reporting on the controversy. ABC executives were reportedly blindsided by the uproar and are now facing increasing pressure to take action. According to insider sources, the network is seriously considering whether keeping Behar on the show is worth the continuous PR nightmares she creates. While The View thrives on controversy, there's a fine line between sparking debate and alienating viewers, and Behar seems to have crossed it. Advertisers are reportedly growing uneasy, questioning whether the show is still the right platform for their brands. This latest controversy also highlights a larger issue, the shifting landscape of media accountability. Audiences are becoming increasingly frustrated with legacy media's double standards, and this scandal only adds fuel to the fire. The fact that Leavitt received bipartisan support proves that people are tired of the selective outrage that dominates mainstream discourse. Adding to the chaos, Whispers of a major shakeup at The View are beginning to circulate. ABC executives, exhausted from cleaning up constant PR disasters, are reportedly weighing their options. If Behar's presence continues to damage the show's reputation, she may be the first to go. But this isn't just about Joy Behar, it's about the way conservative women are treated in mainstream media. Time and again, women like Leavitt, McEnany, and Huckabee Sanders have faced attacks that their liberal counterparts would never endure. The View has built its brand on claiming to support women, yet it routinely demeans those who don't fit its ideological mold.
Democracy. And if you're a deranged lunatic and you're mentally ill, you will believe that lie, and yes, you will.
Joy Behar stunned viewers when she said Donald Trump's press secretary, 27-year-old.
This scandal has exposed that hypocrisy in a way that's impossible to ignore. The question now is whether The View will learn from this moment or double down on its divisive tactics. Will ABC finally hold its hosts accountable, or will it continue to let them push narratives that alienate half the country? One thing is certain: Karoline Leavitt has emerged stronger than ever, while The View struggles to repair its credibility. With pressure mounting and the network scrambling for damage control, Behar's future on the show remains uncertain. If ABC truly wants to salvage its reputation, it may have no choice but to part ways with one of its most controversial hosts. And if this controversy has proven anything, it's that audiences are no longer willing to accept media bias without pushing back. The View may soon find that it's not just Behar who is on the chopping block, but the entire show itself.